You fear the sound of your own name?
Is it us you hate? Or is it what you've become?
Let's see what becomes of you! Happening? That power. I've seen it before.
His power is on another level. We'll need to use an alchemical array to convert his power into a usable form. Then quickly channel it into Colombina, rendering her powerful enough to compete with him.
I'll join you. I can help. If I release enough abyssal energy into a confined space, it'll create a potential difference, allowing us to extract a huge amount of elemental energy. Next, I'll synchronize with everyone's minds using pyro, then give you temporary access to their abilities and fields of view. But it won't last long. Can you see?
Well enough.
So, we have a student of Gold Rhine-Daughter in our midst!
How about that?
You use my own power against me?
Just like how you stole Kuvaki. Look familiar?
Don't you realize? You don't have the power to hold that gate open!
I don't, but someone else does.
Goodbye, Rerir.
We won.
Nefer, how are your eyes?
They're fine.
It's not too late.
Let me handle it. Miss Nefer. It's not like you to lose your composure. That was the...
Reckless how? The situation was critical. Our lives were...
Even so. Okay. I guess you're right. In business terms, I suppose that's a huge...
I'd be hard-pressed to argue.
Still, I don't like this out. People suffer when they make sacrifices they shouldn't have to make. I had hoped you could win.
Thank you.
All done. Don't try and open your eyes just yet. We'll see how you're doing in a couple of... I'll send full details through Yehoda. For my dear friends, we have fought bravely, and
The moon will remember this day. There's something I want to let you know.
What is it?
When Durin connected everyone's minds so I could access their... And since Nefer's eyes were injured,
Hold on.
I only feel the pain. There's no actual
You're right. But I must say, I'm
Things are a little different now.
friends.
How you feeling? Any aches and pains? Did you...
I'm doing all right, Paimon. No need to worry about.
Phew! Well, that's good.
Glad to hear you didn't starve.
Well, it wasn't the same without you Honestly, Paimon just can't relax when you're not your usual
Well, I'm back to normal now.
Oh yeah, and Albedo swung by earlier. He said to tell... He also dropped off some medical supplies. If you're feeling up to it, let's head over now. We're here! Oh, Traveler and Paimon! Perfect timing!
How are you feeling today?
Much better. Thanks. Don't...
Relieved to hear it. If that changes, just...
Yep, we're here for you.
Oh wait! Where's Nefer?
How are her eyes doing?
Nefer's right over there. I'm sure she'd love to catch up with you.
We're here! Oh, Traveler and Paimon! Perfect timing! We were literally...
How are you feeling today?
Much better. Thanks. Don't worry about me.
Relieved to hear it. If that changes...
Yep, we're here.
Oh wait! Where's Nefer?
How are her eyes doing?
Nefer's right over there. I'm sure she'd love to catch up.
Hello, you. Recover. Come on, what do you mean? Of course I'm gonna ask. I care about my friend's well-being. Get yourself a drink. You've more than earned it. In fact, today, your drinks are on me. Lord Sangamabe. Wow, really? Well, you... Yay! What? Hey, keep your voice down, or everyone else... You... Have you heard anything I've been saying recently? Doing business in Nodcry has been an... Okay. That's more like it. Don't you forget. Lord Sangamabe doesn't just go around buying...
Hey there. Looking for a drink or two? Or perhaps a...
I thought of 1,000 ways to congratulate you.
The honor...
Well, the other knights told me that Mondstadt was the first stop on your... I'd like to thank you for supporting the Knights of Favonius. Nonsense! Of course I'm gonna make...
For starters, drink less.
Traveler, Paimon. Turns out that moon chanter has some real talent after all. My eye...
Yeah, but you gotta be careful.
Yes, thank you. I'm well aware.
Yehoda, could I...
Oh, sure. Did you hear that? I gotta go. You bet. Sure thing.
The Raker of Solnari. No, definitely a snake. Anyone who seeks revenge out of hatred for other people has perhaps. I'm sure it sounds... What else is left when everything you depended on in life gets... If you're worried about me, you can nip that... It's just... I suddenly feel like I was wrong to call... Oh, Father. Look at the Ibis King. Thoth is a fiendishly... He's never brought it up, but I'd bet... Why else would he give me the power to perceive the truth? Well, King Deshret banished him to Aru. which is essentially his response was to take on a physical form and approach. Did he really think I'd fall for that? He's stuck there. He can't make me, so that's enough for you to he's a prisoner, and he was scared. He lives in fear because he's a deceiver. It's preposterous. Yet they say that a liar's soul is the most worthless thing in the world. What do you think? Oh, really? Well, if you ask me, the soul of a liar really is worth nothing. For example, when something good falls into my... So be it. They have sharp ears. I can't keep anything from them. Oh, is that what it looks like? Well, you all know my past now. And I can't when you find yourself in a situation you can't control, the safest if you understand what's at stake, please ensure my secret. Very good.
Oh, wait! Now that the panic's over and we've all calmed down, after all that build-up...
Huh? Am I imagining?
So, that close colleague who stayed...
Don't know, don't care. Although, now you mention it...
If he's disappeared without a trace, it's the biggest gift he ever gave to... He won't lie low forever.
Ah, Lord Sangama Bay. How I must thank you for the device you provide.
Why come and ask me when you...
I mostly came...
That's more like it. A little gratitude goes a long way with Lord Sangama Bay. Play your cards right.
The chance to work with such a kind and charitable
Huh? Charitable?
Let's see. The first plot of...
Stop! What do you...
It's nothing to hide from. They're all perfectly legitimate investments.
How...
You're a curious case, Lord Sangama Bay. But I'm afraid no matter how hard you try to keep you did it for Sumer.
It was empty land that was gonna go to waste otherwise. Like disasters are capricious things. They strike without any warning. My elder sister used to dream of finding a sanctuary. It was something I looked into. But after the tech people handled the tech, and money...
It's a pity that so few people know the truth about you.
So? What's the problem with that?
But surely you have dreams of...
You don't get it, do you? My dream is to... Just thinking about it makes me...
Thank you.
For the device...
And the pendant.
Oh, that.
Seems like we've both been away from...
Yeah. So long that...
That would be your mother...
Yeah. Though it's not like I want to forget them, obviously, but... My sister can't help me now. Slow.
Not everything will fade.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, that, plus...
Oh, absolutely. I have tons of more. You've got a lot going for you, too.
I appreciate the
How have you been holding up? Any adverse...
You don't need to worry about me, Grandmaster.
What?
You played an indispensable role in the battle. Sometimes, when people praise you,
Let's do a quick demonstration. Albedo, that was an incredible...
Thank you. I can't take all the credit, though.
See? Did you catch that? A masterclass in...
Oh, okay, yeah.
Hey, you guys!
Hey, look who's bounced back. Looking good, traveler.
Seems like you've recovered. You won't need to take any more medication.
Can I get you a drink?
Huh? You know how to order at a bar now? You've sure learned a lot,
Handling a drinks order is ridiculous.
Paimon believes it. To be totally honest, though...
Don't worry, that's completely understandable.
To put it in the simplest terms, We saw how when facing an enemy you have no hope of. So, instead of looking for a way to overpower him, we decided for this to work, we had to analyze his modes of attack. For added security, we prepared a total of 4 arrays. The alchemical array absorbed his abyssal power. That power enabled her to do
What surprised me was that Dane's, given his history with Rerir, he had every right to sit this one out.
It must have been a painful...
Absolutely. He was torn between 2 paths, but in the end, he made his... Anyway, however you cut it.
That's the only reason. Yes. I've thought a lot about it. I think this is very important. Well, this is a new one. I'm so moved. Do you not want to be friends with me? Or is it that you prefer being co-workers? What is this, Colombina? Are you deliberately testing my patience threshold? Right? If your politeness module was active, wouldn't you say the word please? Polonia! Please, Seedling. Will you still invite me to your next... What? Yes, I think you will. Bye-bye, dear Sandrone. Last time, the Wild Hunt escorted you out. Would you rather I handled it? We just wanted to, you know... Why? Out of concern for my safety? Mostly because you kind of helped us out. Oh, don't you worry about that. Tea time is over. If you're in the mood for tea, my coasters are still missing in action, though. Whoa! Pretty hefty. You can ignore those. They're just I doodle and write in my free time. Sometimes and other times, I grit my teeth and note down all the crazy... Trying to predict the future is like daydreaming. And writing about the present just makes... Although, having said that, the only vaguely... Who else? Pretty much all... Wait! Are you saying you... I mean, I guess we were... Yep. In fact, I'm probably the only normal person left. We used to chat occasionally back when he was still around. Before I honored his requests. I mean, I couldn't let the genius of Lord So... I just told you. Those are my equivalent of crossword puzzles. Alain's work was like epic poet. Not that there's anything bad about them. I mean, at least... Solving those... Anyway, while we're on the topic, I might as well tell you. Alain Guillotin had 2 close buddies, Renee and Jacob. They spent their childhood... They were all quite competitive. But beneath the friendship and the rivalry ran some... Unfortunately, childhood would end. The prophecy would... A mad dream. That would normally only... And if Renee and Alain had been people of lesser wits. But alas, they were some of the sharpest minds, the first of them to fall under its spell. Against Alain's wishes, he persisted in experimenting on a mutual friend of theirs to try and save their life. Alain did not approve. It's complicated. Perhaps the seed that would grow into a nightmare had already sprouted in Renee's mind. Even then, the next time they met, Renee's soul had been completely engulfed, and although that wave died down eventually, I hear that it just recently came back with a vengeance. As I understand, Renee wanted to live out his dream of salvation, but I'm told that the attempted resurgence finally died out for... What do you think of Renee? Do you admire his transcendent genius? Or do you despise him? Dismiss him as an evil... Same difference, really. Just a matter of perspective. What a cop-out. But I don't like fanatics who give up their whole lives for their... Maybe I could understand if Renee had just been an ordinary... Anyway, that's enough about Renee. He managed to put a stop to the first... To his credit, I suppose, the loss of his family and friends was purely... After that, the only thing supporting his work was this... But although the desire to save Fontaine drove him to found the Fontaine Research, I think that formulas and machines... Yet Alain's intellect was simply too... Once he realized that the end of his life was approaching, he quit working on his formulas. Trading them, he told me that the director of the Nazissenkreuz Institute used to read those. I think that all he wanted at that time in his life was, at the very end, he laid down to rest. Many years after that, tensions over, and that is the story of 2 people. One went all in on his fantasy, the other sought desperately to burn. I I do sometimes wonder, even the grandest tree starts as a tiny seed. So they were young children with friends and family or maybe they just wanted to find something, but instead, the search for their own. Do you think the desire to save oneself is enough of a justification to try and save The way you said that sounded just like Alain. He gave the exact no elaboration. Just a quick short. All right, tea time's over. I owe Arlecchino a favor for telling me these stories. I'm gonna go tinker with Polonia now. You got... Polonia, exit hibernation.